Hey guys, so first of all, if the background or lighting or anything looks weird, it's because I'm actually turned away. My window is over here. Normally I face the window when I do videos, but my parents, they have people over and they're all like right outside my window and I feel awkward like having them watch me talk to myself. So I'm turned this way. Plus I thought it'd be a little bit better anyway. This way I can get more of like my hair in the shot because I'm going to be doing my very first hair tutorial ever on my YouTube. Woo! It's going to be for an easy like summer wavy beachy curly kind of look. It's not for this. This is my natural hair and I hate it. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I style it. It's pretty easy. It is a bit time consuming. Normally it takes me about a half hour or so to do it. So I'm going to break it up for you guys, luckily. It's really, really easy to do. It only takes a few different products. It's not too bad, really. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get my hair all ready. So I'm going to put in a heat tamer first. My favorite one right now is the Not Your Mother's Beat the Heat. Mine is actually almost gone. So I need more of this soon. But I just sprayed all over my hair, obviously. There, it's because my mirror is right there. So, yeah. Basically, you know. And then just brush out your hair. This heat tamer, the only thing I really don't like about it is that when it dries, it kind of makes your hair all stick together. So you have to brush it through, but I mean, I was going to anyway. Use a regular ponytail holder, nothing too extravagant. And I like to section off the bottom part, like right above my ears. Split it down the back, and voila. So as far as like the actual thing that I use to curl it with, I'm going to use a curling wand. This is the only one I have, but I really like it. It's by Remington, and it's the T-Studio ceramic curling thing, and it's the 1 to 1.5 inch. I got this at Walmart for about $30, and I warmed it up as hot as it would go to 410. I think the hotter you make it, it makes the curls last longer, and it's better because my hair is so thick and long. Take your like 1.5 to 1 inch or whatever section, and I think it's easier if you hold it upside down, which, oh, this is awkward. And I'm going to actually go behind my head and hold it, whichever way is comfiest for you, and just wrap it around and hold it there for a few seconds. If you hold it for just a few seconds, it's going to be more of like a wave, but if you hold it for longer, then it's going to be more of like a defined curl. I like to hold it for about 10 seconds just because my hair is so long and thick, it just helps. And I find that if I don't use hairspray in between each section, whatever, that it does fall a little bit. So, anyway. And I know that it looks like a really, really, really perfect curl right now, but I promise it'll look messier and beachier later. And also, if you want to make it less defined, you can just run your finger down over it and it'll thicken up a little bit. You see what I mean? So yeah, I know it looks really defined and perfect right now, but I promise it'll look a little bit messier and beachier later. So next, just take the next next like piece back, and then go the opposite direction. So this one went backwards, this one's going to go forwards. And I'm going to take the next piece, and I'm going to go backwards again, because again we're alternating, so, you know. So since we're alternating, this piece is going to go backwards again. So yeah, I'm just going to actually go ahead and finish up the rest of this bottom section, and when I'm done, I'll show you what to do next. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so now that all my hair is curled, the rest of it is just a bunch of tweaking and playing and really just messing it up, but in an organized kind of way, I guess. This next step is really easy. This is the whole like messing it up portion, but in an easy way. So all you're going to need for this is a wide tooth comb. This is just a random one I've had forever. And instead of combing all your hair through, because that's just going to mess it all together, if you take one curl at a time and just comb through once, just once through each curl, individually. The whole individual part is key, because if you comb them all at the same time together, it's just gonna make them all like straight and make them all intertwine and whatnot, and it's just gonna be really, really bad. So if you go one at a time, it kind of separates them a little bit, makes them more natural, but they're still in that curl formation. Do you know what I mean? You probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. Just trust me on this one. And only go through it once. If you absolutely have to, if it's a bigger curl, your hair is a bit thicker, go through it twice. But if you go through more than that, it's just really gonna mess it up way too much. Organized chaos. One of my favorite things ever. And it's getting darker outside, so if the lighting's getting super crazy now, especially over here on the dark side of my room, I apologize for that. But yeah, so you see the difference, how this is a little bit more messy and natural looking, and this is just like too perfect, but in a good way. You know what I mean? I kind of like it almost too perfect too, but you can do whatever you want. Why am I still rambling? You guys don't care. So yeah, anyway, now that they're all kind of combed through once, how they have a little bit more of a mess to them, they look a little bit more natural, kind of like that bedhead hair. Yeah, we're almost My next little tip is to actually seal in the ends with a pomade. I have two different ones. These are both unfortunately high-end, so if you don't have money for these, I know there's drugstore ones out there, or if you want to use like a smoothing serum or even a little bit of hairspray sprayed between your fingers, those all work too, but I only happen to have these two. I have the Matrix Molding Souffle Biolage one, but the one that I'm loving right now is the Wen Sweet Almond Mint Defining Paste, which is a bit harder to get your hands on. Somebody actually gave me this. It's the trial size. And what I actually use this for is, let me show you my ends, because can you tell how like fried they are and frayed out because my hair is ombre, you know? So it's super duper fried. It's not ever fun to have like this super fun, pretty look and then your ends are just like meh. So yeah, what I like to do is take a little bit of that pomade stuff and just kind of gently just pull out the ends a little bit. This also makes it look a bit more piecey and not quite as crazy, like you legit just rolled out of bed or anything. Again, so you can kind of tell the difference, I think. So you can kind of tell the difference how these ends are more like put together and not as crazy, and these ones are all like meh. So these once you're done, whatever, with the pomading and stuff, you can do hairspray. My favorite hairspray ever is a Tresemme Extra Firm Control Choice 2 hairspray stuff. I've been using this for years and I love it. So my little trick to hairspraying curls is to spray upwards, because if you spray down like this or straight on, it's going to make it really heavy and the curls are going to fall. But if you spray it underneath, it'll kind of push them up and then they'll last longer, if that makes sense. So, whew. So yeah, these are my easy beachy summer wavy curl things. I hope this tutorial was pretty easy. I know it's kind of boring. Curling your hair is super boring. Hopefully you guys can recreate it pretty easily. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.